These are just a few pictures to show you what Mike's house looks like. Naturally, this is the front with two-car garage. This is the front, the hallway that goes from the front door into his living room, kitchen, dining area, which is all one big room. This is the kitchen, naturally, with the refrigerator, stove, sink in the center aisle with 3 seats where you can sit on it if you want to use it as a breakfast nook. And a small dining area, which with the sliding door that goes out into the lanai. And just to the right of the little dining area is the living room, with Einstein sitting there on the floor, and Pat was also stretched out on a couch. And this is Mike's master bedroom, with the 2 cats sitting on the bed, and it's really quite a nice room. It's nice and spacious with a very large walk-in closet and a beautiful bathroom right off the side. And this is what his 4th bedroom is. Very, very small, but which he's using as an office area with his computer. Now, I'm out back, and this is lanai that goes across the back of the house. And there's Einstein sitting there by the open sliding door looking at me. This is showing you the full lanai that he has. It goes all the way across the back of the house. And he's having it screened in, which the material was delivered just a few hours after this picture was taken. So it's going to have the 2 ends screened in with a door at each end to go out, and the front is going to be totally screened in. Mike and Nancy, me and Pat decided to go over to Disney World. And Disney World has got a brand new theme park now, which has only been open for a short time. It's called Hollywood Studios, which is in direct competition with Universal Studios. And as we entered the park, this is what we saw here. This very, very old car with this lady all decked out in fancy clothes and this guy arguing with each other. They were really going at each other, and they put on a very good show. It really attracted an awful lot of attention. And there she is. She's really quite attractive. As we went along here, we came across this Indiana Jones stunt show, spectacular. And we just were there in time for the show, so we went in. There's Pat standing in line, waiting to go in, and that's something you do a lot of around here. Stand in line and wait to go in. As the show started, it opens up in the tomb of the Raiders of the Lost Ark. And really, they put on a very good show. The back wall of the tomb opens up and you're in this little village. And see the ladder up in the side of the building? Well, there'll be some very nice stunts that they do on that ladder. They had a very elaborate shootout between the Germans and good guys, and it really was spectacular. Indiana Jones was chased up the scaffolding, and then he's over here now. He is getting ready to jump down to a porta pit, naturally. Now, the village wall opens up and we go on to another set in the back. This is where the hill is. This is the machine gun emplacement up here. Now, if you remember the movie, you know that this plane was run away, and it was going around in circles and in circles, and they would trying to jump on it and get off and doing whatever they were doing. And it looked just like what happened in the movie. And that's Indiana's girlfriend getting in the airplane and trying to take control of it. These explosions and flames caught you by surprise, really. And you know, even though we were sitting pretty far from it, we felt the heat from this. This is the final shootout where all the Germans are laying down on the ground dead, and Indiana and his girlfriend are away safe and sound. The next show we went to see was the Extreme Stunt Show, which is done with cars and motorcycles. The setting for this show is a little French village, and you'll see as we go along here that it's really quite elaborate. These cars do a lot of burning out, and they go screaming around like you don't believe. This is the first segment they start here. You see the two black cars there and the red car facing them. Well, the red car chased the black cars in. They came in reverse and he drove in. And that was just the beginning of it. After doing a lot of spinning, burnouts and donuts and what have you, then the show really got started. From here on, I'm going to put it into motion so you can get an idea what the show was like. Watching this live was bad enough, trying to keep up with the action. Trying to do it with the camera was next to impossible. As you can see, the way these things are racing around. There's no end to it, where they're going to go. You have no idea where the cars are going, where they're coming from, or anything. This was really a challenge to do this. These cars are greatly modified. First of all, the engine that came with the car has been removed and it is replaced with an 800cc motorcycle engine. The reason is the motorcycle engine is half the weight of what the regular car engine is, which gives it better control of doing the spin outs and the donuts and everything else they do. Also, the wheels are smaller for the same reason. Now, you notice this car, the red car is running in reverse. You wonder, how does the guy do it? Well, it's easy. The driver is that's driving the car is sitting in the back of the car looking out the rear window. For him, it's like driving forwards. It's a wonder to know now what's going to happen next. I see more spinning in there, and there goes one red car going around the back of the building. Well, I see there's a ramp over here by this front building, so I wonder what's going to happen up there. Oh, here they come. Wow, look at that. Flames. That is the end of the show. Well, it's now evening, and this is the light spectacular that they have. These are all LED lights suspended up in mid-air like that. And I was a little worried about if it was going to come out or not. This is an experiment for me for the first time doing a night shot. And there's Pat walking by there, waving and enjoying herself. As I said, this is the first time I've ever tried to shoot lights like this at night. And I was surprised. It really came out better than what I thought it would. And I need this because, you know, in the near future when we go to Hawaii, we're going to have to film the Luau, which is a night show. So this is a good experiment. And you see how the lights and it's coordinated with the music that they play over here. And well, I was amazed. And you'll see something else in the near future here that I was very surprised with. This surprised me here more than anything else, that as I pan up the street, the lights are still very kind of in focus, and then I expected them to be a blur. which they're not.
This has to be man-made snow.
And this is the other part that really amazed me. These lights in motion here, as to how well they did come out. This part here, I think, was just a little bit, but this amazed me here as to what happened. Well, you know what? This is the end of the show, the light show. Well, this was an experiment in taking night shots and with LED lights, and personally I think it came out pretty good. And there's Santa getting ready to fly away to do his thing. Well, this is my show. I hope you enjoyed it.